Larson here, and this is my photo booth where I'm putting together a couple of photos for my Instagram account, HTF Blog. In the booth we have the Ninja figure from McFarlane Toys' Metal Gear Solid line, one of my favorite action figures since it was released in 1998. Of course, he's got his sword, his alternate gun arm, and his alternate open-faced head. You'll notice that I have removed the hose that attached the butt of his sword to the butt of him. Never really sure why that was there, but it did plug in right here on the back of his leg. I don't know. So why are we shooting this today? I'm shooting this today because recently I found this figure at the flea market. Just get rid of his arm and head here. Found this version of the same figure at the flea market. Previously I did not know this figure even existed. It's really cool for two reasons. One, it's the same mold of a figure that I already liked, and two, it's translucent, which makes sense because he had stealth powers just like the Predator, so the clear kind of emulates that sense of stealth mode, and two translucent figures just tend to be a really cool thing, but we'll get to that in a moment. This particular figure, as you can see, some of the paint treatment seems to have rubbed off over the years, and has some scratching. There's some weird discoloration between the torso plastic and then the head and limbs, and maybe some cloudiness to it. And having never seen this figure before, not knowing that it ever really existed, I wasn't sure how much of that was intrinsic to the figure itself and how much of it was due to figure wear. So I immediately hopped on eBay and purchased the cheapest in the package version I could find so that I could find out for myself what was intrinsic to the figure and what had happened due to deterioration over time. Now, the strange thing you're going to notice immediately is just the colors aren't even close. I don't know why this one seems to be such a different color. I haven't done the research to find out yet if there are actual variants to this figure as far as coloration is concerned, but it looks like the paint scratching definitely seems to be something about the production, the way the paint held the mold here, and the discoloration of the plastic. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, this clearly is a consistent color all the way through, whereas this is very clearly two different tones. The important thing is that he does still come with his sword. He does come with the alternate head, although I do wish they would have painted the face instead of leaving the face clear as well. It sort of makes it seem like the stealth powers come from him as opposed to the suit. I'm going to be honest, I haven't played the game in 10-15 years, so I don't know exactly where the stealth powers come from. They might actually come from him instead of the suit, but in terms of a figure, it really would have made sense to paint his face. He's also got the gun arm, which they did make part translucent and part painted, so I don't know why they went that way with the arm and not the head. This one, right out of the package, does have a pretty significant bend to it, so that's something I'm probably going to have to fix, even though I'm probably never going to display it with that arm anyway, so who cares? Anyway, as far as Instagram is concerned, probably going to set these three guys up and shoot them together. You know, as much as I hated the hose on the original figure, I think I'm actually probably going to leave it on this new clear plastic stealth mode one. I do kind of like the way it actually looks now, being clear. So we'll probably go ahead and throw that on Instagram there. Otherwise, it occurred to me that I actually have quite a growing collection of translucent figures, and I'm going to turn to you on this one. Being fairly new to the translucent action figure game, I did go through my collection and pull out as many translucent figures as I could find, and there are quite a few of them, which I guess I just sort of incidentally picked up over the years. If you're watching this video and you happen to be a translucent figure collector, please help me out here and let me know which figures I absolutely gotta have and which figures I can probably take a pass on. This guy doesn't want to stand up too well, but then this never really was a great Human Torch figure. I guess I actually didn't even realize I had both versions of Iceman there. Definitely short on Tron figures. And I got a couple of the M.A.S.K split seconds. So that's good, even though Dusty Hayes here is missing his mask. And of course, they're still putting out translucent figures today. Gotta have Crystar in there, even though he's my only Crystar. And a figure that, I don't know, Marvel Legends collectors seem to turn on him, but I don't know how you can be disappointed with Radioactive Man when he's got that much clear translucent plastic going on. It's pretty amazing. Look at that. It looks absolutely delicious. I like to eat these figures. Alright, that looks good. We'll go ahead and post that one on Instagram as well. Like I said, let me know if there's any figures I absolutely gotta have and which ones I should avoid. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna buy every figure I see. Or rather, I'm gonna buy every figure I can see through.